All right. Walk trot transitions are getting more balanced. Oh, not that one, but it's not bad. And again, I've got a little bit of a high neck over here. There we go. A little flexion, a little extension. There we go. There we go. There. Yeah, we don't need to look up there. Now, I'm going to move his shoulders around. Whoop-da, there we go. Move his shoulders around this way. Hoppa. Hoppa. There we go. Hoppa. Next a little high. There we go. Hoppa. There. There we go. No, I'm not looking over there. Yeah, I'm not looking over there. And this is something that he is so hyper aware that he feels that he needs to really be on alert. And that's something I would like to dial down a little bit. See, there's nothing you need to be on alert for. It's something we're working on. His shoulder in at the trot, which he doesn't love. That's okay. You cannot love it. There we go. I'm just doing this on a circle, so I don't have to go, down a line, stop, down a line, stop. There. See how that affects his trot? Oh, that's nice. If Eva doesn't follow me again, I'm going to put it on my phone on the whip rack. At least we'll see something. Oh, there we go. Up to the trot. Back to the walk. We're going to try that again. Thinking forward, downward. No, forward, downward. Yes, forward, downward. And then up to the trot. Thank you, much better. To talk about the effect of shoulder in to the trot, trot stride, the way he's organizing himself, I took some stills. So here is one still of him in a trot stride, and I want you to pay attention to the angle of the front leg and back leg, as well as how closely he's tracking up, which I circled in red. There we go. Oh, we don't love that. I know, shouldering is not your favorite. There you go. Good. Good. Right here. Right here. Again, shoulder in on a big circle so that I don't have to go, lines and da-da-da-da-da. There we go. Let's see how that affects his trot. Wow, that's a nice effect. I like that. Here is a still of after I brought him out of shoulder in and let him go on a straight line. Again, pay attention to the angles of the front and hind leg, plus how close he is to tracking up or tracking over. Before shoulder in, his legs, when you see the V that comes down to his feet that are coming together, is pretty far back on his belly, and he's not really stepping into his footstep from his hind foot to his front foot. After shoulder in, that V moves forward towards the cinch area. Also, he is tracking into or tracking up where the hind leg lands where the front foot left. And I put together a before and after side by side so you can see the effect. It's not just that I let his neck out for that moment. It's that by asking the inside hind leg to come under the weight of the body, he is learning to swing and load one hind leg more at a time. I like that. There you go. Good. 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 So there we go. Good. Good. The lateral movements can have fairly profound effects on these horses. Yes, there you go. Good. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. They didn't make them up just because they didn't have anything better to do. Um, they really do have a great gymnastic effect for every horse, not just fancy warm bloods. So we've been working a little bit on Travera the trot. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Trot transition. I don't want him throwing himself into it. It's not about posture and horse shows. It's about, like frame. I just, like there, don't reverse the neck into the trot. That's a better try, thank you. And then, let me get here. There we go, Travers. He's the lizard. And he is right. There. You see, I'm not forcing much of a neck position because he needs to be able to have some freedom to sort it out. There. I have some contact. Oh, my saddle's sliding a little bit. That's okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah. That goes over there. There. Let's see how that does for his trot. Whoa. There we go. That's better. Yeah, take it. Good. And walk. Good. Keep following me. Okay. Oh, no. We're not going to reverse into the trot. We're going to use our body to go. Oh, we're going to do that again. Long. And then. And back again. Long. And better. There we go. And then, whoa, golly. Oh, golly. And Travers this way is going to be important because I tried cantering him once and that was very exciting. And he kept throwing his haunches to the right and swapping to the right lead. So I think this strengthening here is going to be really important. There, let's see how that works. Very nice. Very nice. There. And rock. Good. I mention this every couple of videos because people will comment on it because they haven't seen the others. I ride my horses with a high hand to keep the bit off the tongue. If I ride with a low hand, the bit is going to put pressure directly on the tongue and trap it to the lower jaw. Their only relief then is to get behind the bit. Whoa, a lot of horses behind the vertical. That's a result of pulling. I want to stay up here to where he can feel my request, but it's not going to be painful. And when he and I can have a conversation where we understand each other, it's like holding hands and saying, can we go down? Can we come up? There's a video on my channel where I ride one of my mares without a bridle, but with a bit. And that's complete cooperation in the mouth. I help her, she helps me. And that's what I want to put together for these guys is a cooperative relationship.